Baby Distraction. Video. Yes. NBA draft happened. We're gonna go ahead and look at it. Take a look at the all picks. Obviously, we're gonna go quicker on some than others, but let's get into it. Now, I'm a Mavs fan, so really I care about the Mavs. But we are gonna pay attention to the big draft picks, good players who went where, see if it changed the faces of the NBA. Some people are saying this may be one of the best drafts we've had in a while. So let's get into it. Victor Wembanyama. Absolutely no surprise that he went number 1 overall. Here's what I will say. Bust. You already hear first. Bust. He's gonna be a bust. It's not something that I like to see, that I want to see. But how often do you see a player who's as tall as him not have injuries? Look at that guy, Chet. Chet, Holmgren. He could even get to the NBA. What is he like? He may be like 7'2". His shoulder width is about this far away. All right, which is crazy. But Wembanyama, he'll be a good player. He great talent. We know that. But I just feel like injuries. I don't feel like it's a talent for the reason why he will be a bust. It's gonna be the injuries for the reason why it's gonna be a bust. But you gotta pick a side, and we're picking bust. Brandon Miller. Listen, he was the best player in college basketball. I know he had a little incident, with the But listen, he was number 1 player in basketball, college tournament, March Madness. Like an absolute. He looked like Matthew Dellavedova would have beat this guy 1-on-1, which is not hating because Matthew Dellavedova he played in NBA Finals. Okay, so let's not take too much away from Matthew Dellavedova, but at the end of the day, Matthew Dellavedova was not getting picked in the top 2 picks in his draft. Scoot Henderson. Everyone knows about, not everyone, but a lot of people know about Scoot Henderson. Listen, Scoot Henderson, dynamic, athletic. He's only 6'2", but he's athletic. He skipped college, went to G League at night, so he got paid. You know what I'm saying? And now he's coming over here. You like to see it. You love to see it. Absolutely love to see it. Then we got a couple of interesting ones right here. Amen and Azure Thompson. These are identical twins. If you can't tell right here, there's just one difference between them. They have one at 205 and one at 200. Both 6'7". Both went to overtime elite. Listen, I hope the best for them. I hope that they surpass anything that the Morris twins ever did, anything that the Holiday brothers did, anything more than the Lopez brothers did. I hope they can both be all-star players. But listen, we all know that this, in the draft, it's always more miss than make. This will be an all-time great draft. People will look at if 4 players, let's say four or 5 players in this entire draft go on to be all-stars, they'll look at this draft and say, wow, this was a really good draft. Right? You know what I mean? If 2 or 3 of these guys go on to be Hall of Fame players, this will be put in the all-time class of drafts. But there are 60 picks, 60 players got picked. So it's really as much as we want to look at these players who go in the top 10 and say all these players should be good, you have to realize most of these players are not going to turn out to be great players in the NBA. But listen, the crazy thing is you never know which one will be, unless you're that dude. Anthony Black, I've never heard of him. Went to Arkansas. He's going to be with Orlando Magic, playing with Paolo Banchero. Bilal Coulibaly, looks like he was teammates with Wembanyama in France, but Metro Pelotons, 92. 6'6". He's going to be a wing player. Jarris Walker, forward, Houston, 6'8". He's going to Indiana. So they switched. So Coulibaly's going to Wizards. Jarris Walker's going to Indiana. I would hate to be picked by either. Well, I would much rather be picked by the Wizards than Pacers, to be honest with you. Living in Indianapolis is terrible. Taylor Hendricks, 6'10", going to Utah Jazz. Kassan Wallace. The Mavs picked him, but we traded him to the OKC. 6'4" guard out of Kentucky. He could be good. He could be good. But I like what we got even better. Jet Howard, Michigan, 6'8", big guard. That's a big guard. And then, of course, Derek Lively. Welcome to the Dallas Mavericks. Woo! Let's go. Woo! Let's go. Grady Dick. What a name. Kansas guard. It's going to Toronto. Jordan Hawkins, Connecticut. This guy right here. That NCAA tournament did something different for him. I don't even know if he's getting drafted in the top first round, but he's going top 15 because of that NCAA tournament he had. We're gonna skip a little bit till we know someone else. Let's see. Oh, we don't know him, but Baylor. We mess with all Texas teams. Keontae George, 6'4" guard. Lakers drafted Jalen Hood Schifino out of Indiana. Okay, never heard of him before, but Jaime Jaquez Jr. out of UCLA, 6'6", Miami Heat. This is just the type of player that Miami Heat would draft too. He's a scrappy, undersized, undervalued guy who can shoot, and that's what they're going for. That's a Miami Heat prototype type of player, Jaime Jaquez Jr. I really couldn't even think of a better person for that team at the position that they're picking at. Brandon Podziemski. All right, I've seen this guy here. He's kind of athletic, 6'5". He really can get up there. Santa Clara. Cam Whitmore out of Villanova. He fell a shit ton. The draft boards had him going top 10 maybe, top 12. He fell. So great value. The Rockets ended up getting Whitmore at 20, and they had Amen Thompson at 4. So that's pretty good. As far as what the pre-draft boards we're looking at, Noah Clowney makes me think of Jadeveon Clowney. Damn. All-time great prospect out of South Carolina, but 6'10", Alabama. Chris Murray, which is the brother of Keegan Murray. Not even brother, they're twin brothers, which is crazy. Twin brother of Keegan Murray. It's going to the Blazers, so they're both going to be kind of close to each other. Portland and Sacramento is not too far away. Wait a minute. Olivier Maxence Prosper traded to Dallas. What the hell? I didn't even know about this. We got to make a whole separate video. We got another Maverick. Woo! Woo! Canada. He's from Canada, but he went to Marquette. 6'8". All right, I like that. All right, Bryson Sabah, Nick Smith Jr. I've heard of Bryson Sabah, never seen him play. Julian Strother hit that clutch 3 against UCLA. All right. A little bit inconsistent, but, he could be he's a big guard. He went to Indiana. I feel bad for him, though. All right. James James Inaji from Nigeria, played from Barcelona in Spain, 6'11". That's a big guy. All right. Let's see. He's skinny, though. 226 pounds is skinny for 6'11". As you can see, you don't think that's skinny. This guy who's 6'2" only weighs 17 pounds less. Yeah, it's crazy. And the thing of this guy is really skinny. 6'10", he's 210. That means he only pains one more pound than this guy. Kobe Jones, never heard of him. Andre Jackson Jr., never heard of him. Hunter Tyson. Amari Bailey, 6'3" guard out of UCLA. He used to play with Bronny, so. And the crazy part is, at the time, Amari Bailey was better than Bronny. So hopefully Bronny can go sooner than round 2. The draft boards have him going top 10. So, Let's see who else is in this draft. City Kosoko, never heard of him, but he went to G League Ignite. Mojave Keem, the Lakers chose him. He went to G League Ignite as well. 6'5" guard. Jordan Miller, NCAA tournament helped him out as well. That run with Miami to the Final Four did him a lot of favors. Imani Bates. They haven't listed him as a guard. All I know is he used to shit, we went to like Michigan State, I think. Then he had to transfer over to Eastern Michigan, but he was a highly rated prospect. So, this could be really good. Good. I don't know what I want to use, but like a good deal. To get a guy at this highly rated prospect this low in the draft. You know what I mean? There's another word I want to use for it, but I just can't think. Let's see who else. Isaiah Wong, also a guy heavily helped out by that NCAA tournament run to the Final Four for Miami. Hey, listen, let me know what y'all think about the draft. Let me know if y'all are Madison, what y'all think about the draft. Put your favorite team down below in the comments. Anyways, your Elias Cobb coming back to you next. Deuces.